Morning guys, how you all doing? It's a pretty crappy day outside today. It's just started absolutely pissing down, so yeah, I don't think I'll be going out in that today. Still feel a little bit crappy. But yeah, I was reading yesterday, there's news of a new iPad coming in January. Now, to think that it's going to come in January, I think is a little bit ridiculous and just not going to happen. It would be a terrible month to release an iPad 3 in. No one's got any money, and it's too close to the previous release as well, so I think we're going to be waiting a few more months than that. But maybe some of the specifications that are rumoured are going to be true. The current iPad's got a 6,579 milliamp hour battery. They're looking to double that to 14,000 milliamp hour. Now, I think that's a good idea. I've always said I don't see the point in making this device so thin. It would be better off leaving it the previous size of the iPad the iPad first gen, and putting a bigger battery in it so it lasts longer. I just don't see the problem with that at all. The iPad 1 wasn't too big in any way. In fact, it was quite nice. In fact, I actually think I preferred the feel of the iPad 1. So yeah, chucking a bigger battery in it would definitely be good. There's also talk of a new set of cameras as well, which would be fantastic, because the cameras in the iPad 2 are just absolute junk. Quite why Apple have allowed such shitty cameras to go into the iPad 2, I don't know. It's so unlike them to use crap technology like that. And something like the BlackBerry Playbook has got HD cameras on both sides, and they're really good quality as well. And I think, Apple should have at least done better than the Playbook. So to be getting new cameras, that would be fantastic. They should be looking at doing something like at least a 5 megapixel in the front and a 12 megapixel in the back. I know we don't use them much, but when we do, we at least want them to be decent quality for the kind of money that you pay for an iPad. So yeah, iPad 3, that would be awesome if that does come out. There's also talk of the fact that it might have two different versions, a high-end one and a low-end one. Now this kind of makes sense because you've now got a lot of businesses on the uptake of using the iPad for business, and yet it does require a little bit more oomph in certain ways than other ones. Maybe things like a high-res screen. And to me, that's the biggest key thing for the iPad 3, is that it has the Retina display in it. If we could get like a massive resolution on the iPad, that would just be absolutely fantastic. That would make it so much more usable, so much better for productivity as well, rather than just being something that you use to read and watch and listen on. So yeah, that would be awesome if we got a low-end one that's got the same kind of resolution as we got now, and then we got a high-end one that's got a massive resolution and maybe even a bigger battery or something like that. Although I'm still not too sure that they'll complicate the product line. I'm a bit sort of drawn on that one. But anyway, guys, yeah, I mean, that would be awesome, wouldn't it, when we do get the iPad 3, if it does come with all those kind of new features. There's also talk of a 7-inch one, but I don't think they're ever going to do that. That just sounds ridiculous to me. I mean, the Playbook's 7-inch, and it is usable, but it's not a pleasurable experience like it is using the iPad, really. It's all right for other kind of stuff, quickly do an email, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, put it in your pocket, but it's not a complete tool like the iPad is. Anyway, guys, what are you all up to today? Getting closer to New Year's. What's everyone got planned for New Year's? I'm going to have a chilled one. I hope I feel better by New Year's, because I really do feel like crap at the moment. But anyway, guys, I hope you all have a good day, and I'll catch up with you a bit later.